Hydropower is the largest source of renewable electricity in the world. Nigeria, which houses dozens of hydropower dams which are potential energy supply sources, ironically remains hungry for power. Quite ambitiously, Nigeria initiated the Mambilla hydropower project located in Taraba State since the 1970s to resolve the power drought. 11 administrations after, the $5.8 billion project, which has suffered through legal and financial wrangling, made a comeback in 2017 as approval was granted for its construction.
The host community, they have all been contacted. They have all been well informed that, okay, Mambilla hydroelectric power project is a reality, and the government is actually seeking their cooperation. So they are all looking forward to it. When the enumeration is done, it will now be followed by the proper compensation of the community persons that will be affected. Now, when that is done, it will now pave way for the pre-commencement activity.
The significant benefits of the 3,050 megawatts hydropower project to the national grid and, by extension, the Nigerian economy should ordinarily incentivize proper financing, cooperation by all, as well as due diligence by the government. But evidently there are still hurdles.
Appropriation 2021 in terms of...
The legislators found reasons to believe that the executive is unserious about the Mambilla power project.
We have seen from the budgets, there is nothing in the budget that concerns Mambilla project. For me, I don't see commitment on the part of the government on this particular project.
We have proposed 100 billion naira for Mambilla, and we have sent it to the Ministry of Finance. What happened, we don't know. And then when the budget came back, there was no takeover for Mambilla.
The Ministry of Power didn't have Mambilla in their submission. It is because they didn't provide it. We do not provide the programs that go into the budget for the ministries. That's their responsibility.
It appears there is a lack of unanimity between the executive and the legislative over the Mambilla project. But Mr. Mohammed tells me that the Ministry of Power remains undeterred.
There is some kind of gap, all right, regarding the budgetary provision for the project. As I speak to you right now, that miscommunication, that link is being resolved between the Ministry of Power and the Ministry of Finance, and also the National Assembly. By the second quarter of 2021, all issues regarding the nitty-gritty of the project would have been resolved, and then the contractors, in conjunction with the Ministry of Water Resources, would obviously have been on the ground, hopefully by the second quarter.
The survey markings that were done early in the year are there, and the sensitization exercise itself has come to tell us that practically something is now already happening.
Details of a certificate of the joint venture project issued by the Bureau of Public Procurement in 2017 indicate an 85% concessionary loan from the China Export-Import Exim Bank and a 15% counterpart funding from Nigeria to finish construction of the Mambilla project within an average 6 years. There are global concerns about the disastrous implications of hydropower projects like Mambilla on the environment in developing countries. But when viewed through the lens of its substantial benefits to a staggering 81 million Nigerians who still have no access to electricity, the effect seemed less critical. Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.